Hey guys, welcome back to Survival Records. I am today going to go check out this wreckage in front of me. It's not too far, I'm sure. And let's keep with our mission of trying to find superconductors. Superconductors to finish off my jump drive. Because I have a, I have a need for a few things. Once, if I make a jump with an active antenna, I should be able to reconnect to the subspace signal network, be able to reconnect to everything and gain access to my blueprints again, fix all that up. And also, I was on a mission to this system, and I needed to get going with it again. Now, am I gonna come to a stop before? There we go. Alright, let's make sure I'm aiming at the right thing, because we do have a gun right there. Let's take the gun out using our... Come on, just a little bit more. That's a rust freighter. I don't think a rust freighter is going to do me any good. Ooh. Well, I took out a chunk of armor, and also that gun's now smoking. And speaking of superconductors, look what we got right there. Alright, and you know what, I think it's time maybe I top off my hydrogen. That looks like a hydrogen tank back there. So let's go do it to it.
Inventory full.
Alrighty then. I wanted to snag that quick just in case there was like something I wasn't expecting there. Ooh, not quite halfway there. Yeah, just about halfway there. And was there anything else in here? Oh, that's a gun. But is it... I don't think it's a live gun. I don't think it has, yeah. I don't think there's any power on this section here. There's a bunch of little cargo containers all over this. That might be worth going after. Oh, and this... No, it's not dead. That gun was definitely just tracking me now. But I don't think it's going to yield anything worthwhile. I found a spawn already like this once before, so it's kind of like I know what to expect. So anyway, let's disable that. Let's get the fuel out of this because is it? I'm assuming it's just powered off and actually full. I'll have to confirm that. And you can just build a build out one of these. And then a connector on top of it. And there we go, topping off our tanks. Now let's turn off stockpile and got the rust freighter right there. I'm probably gonna skip it. I don't think they have anything worthwhile. Maybe I'll track it down and double check. Though I am going to disable this Mayday signal first. Where is it? There it is.
Inventory full.
Just so it doesn't keep... No, stop that. Stop it. Forgot I parked it so close to something and it's going to try and get a signal in sunlight. Alright, let's see what Rust has. Wrong button. I'm going to hit the V, not the F. I do that so many times, so often. Alright. Now, it appears to have a couple of guns on the back. I guess the thing that I would find very valuable about this is if it had say like an antenna on it, but I don't think it does. May as well take a shot, you know. That's a gun. There's another gun firing back. Oh, what's that? Oh, that's just a decoy. Huh. Well, how about that? And then the freighter is gone. Neat. I've never seen that behavior before. Well, go figure. Alright, well, that just means I have to go out and find something new. Alright, we've got a wasp, I think is what this thing showed up as. Now we've got some timer blocks in the back, obviously. Those look like ion thrusters, but they're not lit up. Well, although if there was no power at all, there wouldn't be... there wouldn't be any... I think it's trying to take out a small gun in the back. What was that? That was the other... Yeah, I just destroyed one of those. I kind of decided to let it happen. 9, am I not facing the right one? I've got the right camera right here. Very twitchy. Gotta get a... Come on. Whoa. Well, I guess that's one way to see if there are other guns on it. Oh, man. Alright, well, what all are we seeing here? Nothing started shooting at me. Oh, and there's a monarch not too far either. Let's just get close, dampen to it, and I'll go scout it out on foot. No, not quite. Is the range for being able to do your... there we go. So probably about under 150. The dampen to it. Dampeners. Lock your dampeners to it. That's what I was trying to say. Well, here we go. A battery. A thruster. A beacon. Let's turn off the beacon.
Inventory full.
A hollow shell. A large cargo container. With nothing in it. A few more thrusters. Oh, hey, some of those cool new thrusters. Do I bother putting the time and effort into swapping them over for only 3 of them? Probably not, but anyway, I think I saw a slight purple glow down in here. Where did I see that? Did I see it? Oh, was it what's in there? Well, let me look around a little bit more, see if there's anything else, and then we can go check out the Monarch. I'm gonna have to wait for its signal to pop up again. Well, here's the Monarch, and given the distance and size, I think this must be something small grip. Yeah. Well, worth going and checking out, I guess. Though I don't want to get too close and shoot it up by mistake. Yeah, let's go check it out. So, oh, that flickering there. Yeah, it's awful tiny. Oh wait, one of the names of their drones is Monarch, isn't it? Yeah. Wait, that's a battery. Don't need to bust the battery. Let's just turn the beacon on, right? Yeah, there we go. So, we've got a gun, we've got some thrusters, 1, 2, 3, 4 total thrusters. Yeah, that doesn't seem like enough. Oh, and there's the AI control mod. Is this thing going to explode if I grind this out? Ha. Apparently not. Okay. Well, I don't know what I want to do with this, if anything. Yeah, I don't think there's anything to do with it. I could save the thrusters and do something with them, but that's not really useful in my current situation. I have a little extra ship to do some maneuvering, and you saw me use it to manipulate floating blocks earlier. I've got this ship. I guess that's just another piece of debris. Well, anyway, let's, I was already pointing toward the sun. Let's spin around. Is there any... Here, let's go check out this asteroid over here. So we are approaching yet another of these red cruiser frigate things. Soaking up some sun while I do, though I guess I should probably come to a stop now that I'm in targeting range of it. Let's see, we want one of these. Let's close in, make sure nothing goes wrong, and if this is like the last one, there's a laser antenna on top and a gun right there.
Inventory full.
Well, we've got something new here, at least. It flashed up as something about a prison ship, so heavily armed, I would expect. But I'm only seeing one gun from this angle. Alright, let's close the distance, see if I've missed anything. Oh, there's another gun inside. Let's just turn all that off so I don't accidentally lose everything. But it was like right about there. Let's see what happens with that, right? Come on. Don't want to get too close. About 150 meters or so. And then... yeah. Alright, let's go check it out. Oh, you might have noticed I have a shiny new Tier 3 welder. That's because I had the platinum laying around from something. Not exactly sure where or what or how I got the platinum. I don't remember. Perhaps it was in a container. Regardless, it is what I've got. So here we go. Gravity generator. And here's this thing. So get rid of these guys. Man, there's not much left to this thing. Looks like that second shot I did take out whatever gun was on this side of the ship. Well, I kind of regret not being in a situation where I need to, like, really worry about salvaging and scrimping together and saving all these little tiny thrusters. Oh, but I am running very low on bulletproof glass. Well, not the bulletproof glass, actually. It's the silicon in it that I'm running low on. So I'm going to grab that while I see it there. But not much else on this thing. Let's go find the next. And the latest, that camera shaking is terrible. I suppose that's what you get when it's a subgrid, right? So let's see. That. What everything is in here, right? There's lots of little subgrids. I don't see a lot of individual parts. I'm going to keep an eye on that antenna there, and if it's gonna start signaling for those gunboats to come in, maybe I ought to take a shot at it right now. In range. Let's take out that antenna anyway. Come on. Alright. Antenna down. Let's go in on foot, see what we can find. I've completely used up all 6 of that uranium. I think the power systems like prefer pulling from that when it can. Oh, I've lost the thing. It was about a kilometer from here. There it is. A mine beacon. Oh, and that's a gun. I'm gonna turn off this mine beacon. I don't know what that is. Whoa, ho, 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 okay. What did I just... What the heck just happened? Did a mine, like, come in here and... There's nothing over there near the salvage, I don't think. Whew. Yikes. Okay, well,
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
That's a thing that happened. It's one problem with these Mayday signals is you gotta worry about the pirates coming in and shooting them, shooting you when you get here. Yikes. Okay. I bet you there was like a mine that came in and hit the beacon, and that's what I very barely avoided. The funny thing is, this one does look familiar. It's that one that I landed on when I was doing the no spaceship start challenge. But anyway, that doesn't leave a lot to be desired. I'm not seeing any radio antenna. Yeah. Well, alright then. Ooh, now what is that? Something drifting away from the wreck. Alright. It's... Oh, it's getting shredded. I think this is one of those mines. Yeah, ooh, and there was a warhead. It just blew up. That's neat. On to the next one. Not a whole lot to this one. Suppose if there are any guns on it, I'll see shortly. Oh, that looks like that's a no. Alright, let's check it out. It's effectively just a little box. Can I? I don't think I can. I have to go here, and then up a little bit, then lock to it. Alright. Wow, it's about as compact of a box. Oh. Interesting. Well, that's different.
Inventory full.
I'm a little tempted to do something with this, I suppose. Oh, that one's nearly busted. Here we go. This one I can actually hack. There we go. Anything in any of them? Oh, I'd have to do them all one at a time. I don't know if I want to do that. Huh. Well, it's certainly a different wreck, if you want to call it that. I've actually been looking at the various asteroids nearby just to see if I can spot anything that has a telltale sign of uranium ore. But I don't think that's it. This one over here, any who knows? It's hard to see. Sometimes when you see them, it's obvious. Sometimes it's just not. Well, here's one I've never seen before. Instead of Mayday, I don't know what else to expect from it. Obviously, it's pretty big. Oh, there we go. Let's actually, yeah, there's a little turret on the top of it, right up there. And I'm not in range of that. 1.25, right? Nice. Anything else? I don't know. Do I want to, like, short out the antenna now just in case? Maybe I do. Maybe I ought to. Did I miss the antenna? I think I might have missed it. Come on. Come on. 75% charged. Oh, by the way, guys, I guess I really ought to say thank you all so much for considering me worth subscribing to. I've gone over 1,000 subscribers, and I'm working with the process to get the channel so that the the kickback from the ads that you watch are coming to me instead of going straight to YouTube, which is pretty cool. All right, that should be enough, right? I'm not getting anything else. Oh, wait. The antenna is still live. Let's try not missing it this time. Is that better? Maybe. Maybe not. Let's go check it out. Oh, and I'm getting shot at. Where am I getting shot at from? Where is that I can't... Okay. Oh, that's right, they won't shoot at stations. Okay. Anything over here? The mess hall. The toilet. I don't see any turrets in the mess hall. There's a kitchen. Whoa. Okay. You saw that too, right? What the heck was that? Well, nice stuff. I'll collect it later. What the heck is going on here? Okay, what was that? um I yeah, okay. I guess there's not a whole lot more to this. But I'd be willing to bet if I look into the computer on here, there's gonna be a projector somewhere. Projector! Alright. was spooky. I'm gonna try and find that projector and see what I can do. Cause yeah. One part of the mystery. Haha, here we go. Let's see what happens if I turn that on. Alright. Where were we earlier? Oh, look at all this. Oh, beautiful. What a great thing. I love it. Oh, oh man, imagine doing that on a on a multiplayer game and the person doesn't realize it was going to happen. And have it like flicker off the lights for a second and then flicker them on and then those pop up everywhere and then they flicker the lights again. That'd be cool. Oh, well that is just awesome. Now, okay, here's something I need to check though. I'm pretty confident that my ability to interact with blueprint projectors is limited. Because, well, I mean, if I can just load up whatever blueprint I want into, you know, here we go. Let's check this one out. Place a local blueprint while you have Seam Cloud turned on. What's going on? What? Base ship contains some blocks that are not available in this world. These blocks will not be pasted, which could possibly cause the ship to split. Yes. Yikes. Okay. Get out of the ship. There we go. Oh, it's some big old battle cruiser that I don't remember having previously. Ooh, could I, however, like, is it in a position to, I could build that and that, can I build that? No, see, or, wait, maybe I could, it's just because it's blocked out. Let's try that. I don't want to do this,
full.
really.
Inventory full.
Oh. Well, that's interesting. That's interesting indeed. Huh. And now I just got to check what blueprints I have in my, you know, what I've blueprinted over the years. Now, how do I? Here we go. Let's remove that and just turn it off for now. Oh. And say, you know, forever adieu to those dead engineers. What a prank. Thoughts. Well, I'm gonna bring the projector back. I don't know if I'm gonna use it for anything. I don't know if it really can be used for anything. I still can't make things that I don't have access to. But we'll see. Maybe maybe at the very least, I'll blueprint the Splitsie and be able to repair it that way, right? Just a matter of picking a spot in here to put this thing.
Energy low.
Alright, I have the projector installed, and out that way, you can see it pretty close, is another wreck of scrap from Assert. It's the Automated Division Heavy Transport. Down this way some. Oh, there it is. Let's go check it out. Yeah, I think I recognize this one. Let's see just how much it starts spinning when I hit one of these guns. Ooh, this one seems to course correct a little bit better. Let's have a gyroscope still active. I'll hit this other one and then head in. Alright. I'm trying this again. This time I'm not going to worry about shooting the guns on the back until... Right, there we go. Match course and speed, and now let's switch to these guns and try and move. I'm gonna take them both out at once. That'd be cool. Come on. Just a little bit like. Ooh, it's very sensitive. Oof. Okay. Let's get most of those gyroscopes off. Well, it hasn't disappeared. And I imagine that what it's shooting at right now are interior turrets. Okay, I'm in front of it. Do I have any asteroids behind me? No, don't see any. Let's try and intercept it. All right. Slowly closing the gap. Let's get above it. Well, above it from this orientation, that is. Match speed again. This thing is like firing its thrusters full speed. a lock. Just like this. Okay, and can we stop it? It's not going to have as much thrust as us. Oh, hey, there's a mining outpost nearby. Oof. Okay. Let's go shut off these thrusters.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Come on.
Inventory
Oh,
full.
okay, okay. And is it? We're still locked. We've got some thrust back here,
Inventory
trying to
full.
go still.
Inventory full.
There. Oh boy, okay. Now am I still fighting it? Why? I mean, I'm obviously still fighting it a little bit. It's got a gyroscope in here somewhere that's causing me problems. Took out the guns. That's good. All right, well, hey, look at that. 4 small reactors. Now that is a nice prize. All right, let's disable the beacon
full.
just in case
Inventory
that's
full.
something gonna happen to. I don't think they would, but all right. Well, look at all this. All right, I've disabled all of the thrusters on the Rust Freighter here. I'm gonna go ahead and get all of these. I've disabled the gyroscopes on it as well, so the ship is entirely under the control of my own vehicle. And here's where we're going to see exactly what these containers contain. I know there are a couple of other small containers inside of things inside there, but here we go. Some iron ore, some cobalt ore, some components, and a total of about 6.25 uranium. Well, I mean, that's better than a kick in the teeth, right? Oh, I missed one.
Inventory full.
Okay. Well, I don't know what I want to do. I might... Geez, these were kind of a difficult thing to collect. I might actually want to install those reactors here onto the ship. But my only thoughts on where to put it currently are down up in here. The landing gear in the back, I'm not using them as much. And they occupy a lot of space. You know, it's 3 blocks by 2 blocks. I could probably just, get a reactor right up in there. Even if I can't get the reactor right up in there, I can get the reactor up against, like, a, you know, something else. Ooh. Some damage. Anyway, let's work on that, yeah? So I'm setting these things to recharge. They were, you know, they were at half. I have this one... okay, my issue is, even if I claim these for... Wait, how do they... Oh, no. That's not good, not good. Stop that. Switch lock. No, and... it sucked the uranium out of my ship into those... Stop this thing. That was not what I wanted to have happen. Okay. First things first, let's turn that off. Now, let's go get my uranium. I only have about 40 uranium left. And I need it to be able to make ammo. Great, and I just used some of it to recharge the batteries on this that I'm trying to claim. Anyway. Let's think this through. I grab these 4 reactors, I stick them up inside of these cavities here. I think I could get it to work. I mean, if nothing else, they'd stick out as low as the thrusters here do, which I guess isn't a terrible place for them. Although, I mean, realistically, I could probably place that thruster ooh. Maybe I do it that way. That might be the easier and the better way to do it. Because I don't need... what is it? 4 of these hydrogen engines? Yeah, okay. There we go. That answers it. I'm going to replace those hydrogen engines here and here with the reactors. Leave the hydrogen engines up in there and there for what they are. So the hydrogen engine connected on the bottom there and then fed this reverse thruster here. I think if I want to have that reverse thruster being fed there, then I have to take out that what's it called? Block? The interior wall block. And replace it with a conveyor block? Okay, yep, and then that's where one of the programmable blocks is, and okay, I get it now. Yeah, this is doable. This is doable, I can do this. So, this curved pipe, I can put that because the bottom is going to have a airtight seal. And then here, I don't need to have an airtight seal, but if I don't have it be...
Health critical.
I just got burnt. Here we go. We want to have both of them available. Okay. I think no matter what, I have to loosen this thruster. That is not what I meant to do. I meant to do this. Yeah, okay. And now, so that one's gonna end up going oriented that direction, which means the rear one can orient whatever direction I want to, as long as its back is like connected, sort of in like that, maybe. Yeah. You just need to make sure you're a little out of the way, and then stay still and don't go anywhere. Alright, let's get some weld pads, and then I'll get the next one over here. Alright, well that's that. We want to put some of these back. Let's make room for them, grab them, and place them. That one goes like that. This one... Are they horizontal or vertical on this side? Vertical. Let's match them. So, a bit like that. And then what down in here, it's like this, I think. Yeah, to match those. And then let's go take on the mining outpost again, see if I can do it slightly better than last time. Oh, I do have contact. Alright. Let's see what this is. That is a wreck, is what that is. Alright. Now that was not the only thing that this place produced. There was also like the little tiny mining drones. Oh, and then there are the guns on the corners as well. Alright, let's get in range of being able to take those out too. Oh, there's that. Don't want to get too close. There we go. That's down. We've got another turret on top here, and then another one on the bottom, or on top or on bottom, depending on how you call it. So, yeah. I'd shoot it already, but I only have so much to charge this thing with. It's probably charged. That one's down, and now this one. 13%. Alright, and now there's an antenna in there somewhere that I want to take off, I think. 91, and there's that. You're done with those. There's a small arms turret right there. And I think that's it. Oh, there's... Back up, back up, back up, back up. Okay. Take that off. And then next shot is going to be on this antenna here, just in case. And there's that. I think we might be good to go. I think we might be clear. There's heavy transport down there. What is that? What is that? There's bits around, looks like. Oh goodness, I think my shot that took off the small turret there must have gone straight through the block behind and into what looks like a gravity generator. Alright, let's go check this place out again. Yeah, right. Looks like the button is no longer connected. And, well, hey, the gravity components are still good. Let's get rid of this.
Inventory full.
Now there should be a third turret mount like this one here. Somewhere around here. And it's funny, they call it a mining outpost, but there's no mining equipment here at all. We've got the hydrogen engine. May as well grab the component while I can. And
Inventory full.
I don't think there's anything in that. No.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Yeah, nothing in there.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
And last but not least, yeah, nothing in there. Well, I think my real prize here is 100 more superconductors. Alright. Well, folks, it looks like I've got another Donzella down there to check out. I'm going to make my way toward it, but I'm not going to show you what happens. Not for any selfish reasons, just because it's the end of the episode. So, I do hope you all enjoyed this latest episode of Survival Records, and I hope that I earned your subscription today. Until then, well, until when? Until the next episode. I hope that you have a good day and good time, and I will see you in the next episode of Survival Records. And until then, thanks for watching.